really a great feeling to beat your older brother at anything. You know, first thing I did at that was some math problems that my father posed that I solved faster than him. And then a really great time was when I was about 17. For the first time, I beat him up. Oh, that felt good. And now, of course, as all of you know, my favorite activity is beating with Scrabble. I love it. Oh yeah. Does anybody have problems with slight lack of taste? Not I. When Chris grew up, he always liked to give this really bubbly, extroverted image. But it's fake, guys. I'll let you know it's fake. This guy is about as introverted, as inhibited as you can get. There's this one song that he likes. It's called "I've Got a Feeling" by the Beatles. It's one of his favorite songs. Now, he likes to sing along with songs most of the time. And there's this one song in here where, there's one part in here where they say, everybody's got a, I don't remember what all the words are, but one of the words are, everybody's got a wet dream. Stupid lines, I don't know why they say it, but when Chris sings that, even with me, just me and him in the room, he goes, everybody's got a, I can't believe he did that. Now,
That's inhibited.
That's inhibited. Anyway, I have some bad news about that song. Anyway, despite the fact that, as you can tell, my voice is absolutely shot from over singing yesterday, I'm going to sing a little song with Heidi accompanying me on the ukulele. Oh yeah, thank you. And I'm also going to no, not this one. Okay. Let's see. I'm feeling 40. I'm 40 deep inside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm feeling 40. From 40 I can't hide. Oh no, no. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling 40. Yeah. Oh, please believe me, I love that Scrabble pain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And if you play me, I'm bound to lose again. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna hurt a guy.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm feeling 40. Yeah.
Yeah, you can build them out.
At least sometime, okay? All these years I've been wandering around, wondering how come nobody told me a Michigan fanatic shouldn't move so close to OSU. I'm feeling 40. I think I need a dose. Oh yeah. I'm feeling 40. I think everybody knows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling 40. I can actually hit these notes on a good day, but I just gotta sort of apologize for this. I said no earlier today. I'm not hitting them now. It's a good thing this is on tape. I hope it's on tape anyway. Maybe not. Maybe it's a good thing it isn't. All right.
I'm afraid it's all on camera.
We got the whole thing again. Listen, everybody needs part. Remember that I talked about before? Only it's got to play new words.
Keep going, Dan. You're in it.
I have to.
I'll stretch it out any longer.
Yeah.
Everybody needs new glasses. Everybody needs to take 5. Everybody's getting gray hairs. Everybody's losing sex drive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I beg your pardon?
Everybody's getting wrinkly. Everybody's feeling third rate. Everybody has a girlfriend who can help him check his prostate. Oh yeah. I'm feeling 40. I'm 40 deep inside. Oh yeah. I'm feeling 40. 40 I can't hide. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love tonight. Oh no. Sounded much better than rehearsal, folks.
They comment about bird droppings, but you all don't know the real story. You see, I was walking through the zoo in Zurich one day, and along came this great big bird, which was a stork, and he bit me. Well, I didn't think much about it, but I went to see my dentist when Heidi was 3 months old, and the dentist said, "You're pregnant." And I said, "You're crazy." And he said, "You wait and see." Guess what? He was right. Well, I thought dear Chris was going to appear on time. It was supposed to be the 6th of December. 6th of December came and went. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Christmas was there. I mean, Christian was supposed to be a wonderful name for a Christmas baby, but where was he? I don't know. I took every train, I walked every mountain. I mean, I really tried everything. No child at all.
Hey, it was warm and cozy in there.
Tell me about it. But when he makes up his mind, he suddenly decides he's going to really appear when it's time. So came the 12th of January, and where was I? In a snowbank. Guess who arrived? In a snowbank. I mean, that's not exactly what you'd expect. And they said, "Hey, you know what? He skied into the world. He is going to be a Skikanonen," which was German. I mean, he's supposed to be an excellent skier because of that. But they called him a ski bunny. So he had a very special name of his own. My dear little ski bunny.
Oh.
And don't call me that.
You'll be on the board at work Monday morning.
Our ski bunny.
I have one more story to add. There's so many, mothers can go on forever, but there's one other one I wanted to share with you. When he was in 3rd grade, there was a parent-teachers meeting, and I went in, and he hadn't said anything to me at all. All of a sudden, there was this darling little boy who stood up and went on and on and on about Henry Ford, and I just sat there with my mouth hanging open. And the woman in front of me turned around and she said, "Whose adorable child is that?" And I said, "Mine." She still is.
I would not tell, but I will.
This is the most embarrassing moment of Chris's life.
Okay? My husband and myself and my daughter Audrey and Rachel were visiting Uncle Chris.
Oh no.
I thought we wouldn't tell it. That was it. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness.
It was that embarrassing. It can't be told.
You don't want to hear that
No,
one?
you know what?
Because she hadn't slept all night, I was still in my pajamas at noon, at which point the house was surrounded by policemen. Somebody knocked on the front door, Gary answered the door, and the guy said, "I'm from, I don't know, somebody or other from the San Jose Police Department, Santa Clara, I guess. We have a warrant to search
Sergeant
the
Jack
house."
Bliss.
I knew he'd remember the name.
Asshole, I remember him as.
And
I'm going to tell the final part of the story when she's done.
Yeah. By the way, they
So-
didn't knock. I was sitting in the living room right next to all of Chris's pot, and all these cops all of a sudden showed up.
and they said they were looking for marijuana.
I
And-
said, there isn't any here.
I don't lie that well. I was sitting right next to a place where I knew there was pot. I was trying to keep my eyes off of it. And the men went all throughout the house. They didn't search Gary's luggage where there was pot. They didn't search where I was looking all the time and trying not to look. They didn't search in the pinball machines. They only found one plant in the backyard, which was enough to get them into big trouble because it wasn't a tiny plant. And Uncle
Mom,
Chris
that's all
wasn't
you have
even
in the
there. It
face.
was just us, and we had to call him up and say that's what happened.
Great. Musicians, all right? Nobody.
Shoot, what are you doing?
How does the Michigan fight song go?
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know either.
that was beautiful.
Okay? This isn't even years, this is 3 sets of friends ago. This is when Chris first moved to California, and he was working at Data Point. He didn't have a house, the Persimmon Arcade didn't exist yet. He had an apartment. The entire apartment consisted of half of this room. And mind you, it cost a fortune. But he loved this apartment. And the reason why is he was the true and ultimate bachelor at this time. For example, what does every bachelor need for a bachelor pad? The first thing is he needs his hot car. This is Chris Stock in his, check it out, hot car.
Short to the,
Oh my God.
short to the camcorder.
Yes, we'll show it to the camcorder momentarily.
Camcorder first, thank
This
you.
is 1979. It's a scary thought.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Whoa, look at all that hair.
1979.
Whoa, look at all that hair.
The next thing a bachelor needs in a very small apartment complex is something to do. Well, he would get home and his only form of social life, of course, was occasionally friends would come and visit. But generally he would go out and he'd go watch Dan Rather at the apartment complex communal television because he didn't own his own television.
Oh
at
my
that point.
goodness. That's a sin.
That's unbelievable.
So he actually went to the communal television to watch Dan Rather. Or was it Walter Klondike at that time? It was close. It was
Klondike.
However, there was one other thing that kept me amused. This is so long ago that he didn't even know how to bowl at that time. He played pool. Here is a picture of Chris playing pool in 1979.
You still have that shirt.
Chris, can we play pool here?
Next,
I thought Grandma was using that for dust.
as you can tell, Chris may not be able to hold friends for 20-some years. Well,
Look
he'll
at
probably
this.
they'll
This
die. That's the real
balloon
problem.
is a star.
But he does
Don't
keep some
say I
of
need
his,
to- thank
his
you.
characteristics. This is Chris pretending to sing to the air band or whatever you want to call it in 1979, acting like a true fool.
What did
Show it to the camera.
Let it focus. Oh my goodness.
Where did you
Ew.
And last but not least,
You're better looking now.
Chris was a true bachelor. He didn't have women back then. Let's face it. So he was down to the lowest depths of life.
Oh,
He had to sing to the Playboy pinup.
Oh.
Well, LJ, you know what they say
That's
about sex and cars.
That's right. And that is Chris Stock in 1979.
Thank you, LJ.
I do have more pictures, by the way. Those
Now
are the
we
best.
took cinnamon, and it tasted very bad. How bad did it taste, Chris?
I just don't like persimmons. They're kind of got like a gritty texture to them.
I thought persimmon
Yeah,
was
well,
good with
anyway,
both.
so he
That's
tasted
right.
an unripe persimmon. So after that, every time at persimmon season, since he hated persimmons and he had nothing to do with them,
He would do the
he
next
would
best
play
thing.
baseball with them. He would invite all of his friends over. They would have a bat and they would play baseball with the persimmons. Well, that's the story that I heard.
You would not believe